neutral field. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Rice Owls, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Takes the toss and heads left. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's a great read here by this quarterback to be able to get the ball out to his back and let him do the work. And you know this defense now, next time they see the same formation, probably going to be aware of the pitch. Won't be surprised if the quarterback keeps it himself for a big gain as well.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Running with purpose. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Checks this down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Graham down the middle. It's Clark. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now to 35. First down and 10.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. If you decide to sit back in zone, he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and then actually just the rhythm to the offense. They did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped him at the 23. That's solid coverage. To the air, it's Weigman. The pocket breaking down. He gets the first and more. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Walker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he make it to the marker? And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
With the catch, it's Cole. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. He keeps it on the design run. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. QB keeper all the way. Running through the tackle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And here's the handoff. Bites up the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Rice, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure cook, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's an out route. The catch made. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. To start the quarter, offense getting set to run a first down play. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. To throw, it's Sellers. Bringing pressure. Zips it down the middle. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Tremendous toughness here. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And the Gamecocks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal.
Condensed space down in the red zone. A superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Rice offense is out there again. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Design quarterback run. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. To throw, it's Weigman. Makes the catch. It's Walker. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. Punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back to throw. It's Weigman. Gets made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
It's a 1st and 10 play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Sellers. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Well, a huge hit there. You half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
The junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back. puck behind the line. It's Humphries. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gamecocks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Jackson. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Weigman. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, out. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they tack on the extra point. Gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks into the clear. They'll tackle him at the 27.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can you make something happen? Dropping back, it's Weigman. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. from 49 yards out. What a powerful hit. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Crosses the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
2nd down after that short completion. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Walker. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rice.
Because all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Using his legs here. Great cut. They whiff on him. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, I got to tell you, I didn't realize that this quarterback could do what he is doing today with his legs. I have all the respect in the world with how he can distribute the ball and throw the football. But, boy, he is putting on a display of running today.
The Gamecocks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's Sellers. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Caught near the goal line. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Harbor. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. QB decides to keep it here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. keeping it on the ground here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fights off the defender. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. First down at 10 now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Weigman. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Grab behind the line. It's Clark. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. We'll check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receiver in motion now. Grab behind the line, it's Harbor. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
South Carolina, 35. Rice, 25.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
First and 10.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On the move now. And he just throws it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, The offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. 2nd and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Owls. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. To throw, it's Sellers. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Grinding away on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set, second down play here. The shotgun handoff here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. He escapes the pocket. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. On punt now for the first time today. Turner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Rice offense is out there again. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. On the run here. Let's it go. That's reeled in. It's Walker.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver. And they're off to a good start here.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's Walker. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. Eagles under some heavy pressure.
kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's looking deep again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Out past the 30. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw it quick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Ball handed off. Runs through the defender. Now it's another broken tackle. Touchdown, South Carolina. They could not stop him.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.